Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Soul Science with Niharika. Have you ever noticed how your mind works? Like a spotlight. Wherever you point it, that grows in that direction. So if you focus on problem, the confusion expands. If you focus on solutions, clarity begins to shape. Today, we are not just talking about motivation. We are walking through a journey, step by step, to show how a simple shift of thinking can transform fear into confidence. Starting with my first segment, the starting point. Imagine you are writing a word problem on a page and slowly you cross it out. You replace it with a solution. So this small act, that shift of focus is not just concentration. It's the direction. You have diverted your mind from focusing on problem to focusing on solution. It decides where your energy has to focus. It decides where to progress. So here segment 2, understanding the solution. Now sometimes we get confused. If we don't know the solution, then how to focus it? So what I'm saying is, it's not only that we are preferring the perfect answer. It's simply a way forward. We are bypassing the problem and moving towards a solution. When people sit together, they discuss, they brainstorm. They don't, at that time, they are not eliminating the problem instantly, but actually they are creating a pathway. They are changing the shift from why this is happening to me to what can I do next? So from here, segment 3 starts seeing the goal. You should be clear with what you want. Clarity comes when the noise settles. When you are less anxious, at that time clarity comes. Think of standing in front of a mountain. At first it feels overwhelming that I can't do it. It's so difficult to climb that mountain or cross that mountain. But when your mind becomes clear, when you don't see the entire mountain, you see just the path. At that moment, clarity comes. It's not about knowing everything. It's about taking the next step. You should know where to take your next step. Fourth segment is perspective zooming out. Imagine you are stuck in a maze, right? Everything feels confusing. You don't know which way to go. Now what you will do? The moment you zoom out, you change your perspective, you can see the exit. Problem shrinks when perspective expands. So sometimes the solution is not working harder, but seeing it differently. Here, moving to the next segment, fifth segment, power of small actions. Nobody is saying you to change the entire thing in one go. A seed doesn't become a tree overnight. It takes action, patience, consistency. Every small step you take creates a momentum. And momentum, that's where transformation begins. So next is reframing the problem. Segment 6 is, now what happens? What if the problem is not your obstacle? The difficult thing is the distinguished opportunity. Imagine opening a box labeled with my problems and finding growth, learning, unexpected gifts inside. The problem didn't change. You changed your perspective. The box having problems, you saw it as an opportunity to change yourself. So from here, moving to next segment, that is the consistency, the real hero. Success is not an event, it's a habit. It comes with focus, action, learning, and repetitive action again and again. Consistency turns effort into identity. So next is confidence over fear. Now picture a bridge being built step by step over a deep valley of fear. Each plank of action, each step forward weaken doubt. Confidence is not just the absence of fear. It's the movement despite it. Next is anchoring the mind. Your mind needs an anchor, like a compass in uncertain terrain. When you anchor your thoughts to the solution, you have fixed, you know what you want to do. The clarity of mind is there. That becomes the anchor. That time you stop drifting towards confusion and you start navigating towards the purpose, towards your main goal. Moving further is empowerment, that is empowerment of your inner tools, what you already has. You have to empower those tools. You already have few things, that is resilience, creativity, persistence, gratitude. But you don't have to wait. Okay, the time when the right time come, I will use these tools. These are not just traits which you have to wait for. These are your tools which you want to use it right now to come out of the situation, to change your thought process, to move towards clarity. Next is clarity replaces fear. I always say whenever you're clear in your thoughts, whenever you know where you want to head, that time the fear disappears. Think of fear as a muddy water, which is full of mud, a water full of mud. When you filter it through action, imagine you are filtering that water through your actions, through your awareness. So what is left out, the residue, the thing which you get is clarity. So clarity changes every single thing of your life. Next is optimism. Optimism means choosing the light, choosing the path, right path, positivity. Optimism isn't ignoring the darkness. Darkness will be there, but you have to choose which side you want to move. It is a deliberate effort of yourself to tell your mind, like, I am choosing the positive side. Even during the storm, the sun is there, sun exists. But the question is, will you look at it or you will see the storm only? If you focus your strength, your mind towards the positive side, the optimism, you will succeed in your life. And next one is the final shift. Final shift means small actions and big change. Single drop creates ripples in the calm ocean or calm lake. One small action, one single action will build confidence. Confidence will build momentum and momentum will create the change. Big transformation doesn't come from a giant leap that you are just jumping from P1 to P10. No, you have to go from P1, point 1 to point 2 or problem 1 to problem 2. Change 1 to change 2. You don't have to change at 360 degree. Take smaller steps. At the end, this journey which we are discussing, this is a journey of imagination, positivity. Just stand in front of mirror. Say yourself that I can do it. I can bring that positive change in myself by bringing clarity, choosing positive thoughts and choosing the optimism. The person who doesn't run from the problem. You have to become a person who can transform the problem into solutions. With this note, I'm saying bye-bye to all of you and see you in my next episode.